Let's explore 5 ways you can embrace your sensuality without sacrificing your independence. If you are someone that feel the struggle of being extremely deeply career driven, very overachieving, hustler, dreaming big, and you feel like you're missing out on life's sensual experiences, then this video is for you. So keep on watching, because today we're gonna explore the possibility, because yes, it's possible, to balance your sensuality and your independence. So you are driven, you are passionate, you are a beautiful, powerful goddess that is going after her dreams. And maybe it really cost you a lot to even build that up. Maybe you had to drag yourself out of lethargy or not doing or not taking actions for your dreams, and you finally managed to really go out there to work on your mindset, to be in that self-improvement journey, to be in that self-development journey as well. And now you're so deep in it, you're working so hard, you have achieved quite a lot. Probably it's never enough for you. I'm literally talking to myself in those videos in case you didn't notice. But there is something missing. You feel like you have a deeper desire in your heart to soften, to open, to be in your receptiveness, to be in your feminine essence. Then today we're gonna explore 5 ways that you can really embrace that sensual self, that you can really embrace that feminine self while being exactly as you are already. Because the thing is, and that's a big disclaimer, that's something we need to talk about before we enter any tips, any advice, anything in this video, is that everything you resist persists. And you won't have a deep transformative experience in your life if you're rejecting or pushing something away. I mean, you obviously can have that, but how does it feel? I want you to feel good. I want you to feel in your expansion. I want you to embrace every single facet of who you are while amplifying the aspects that you want to amplify. So let's get this straight. There is nothing wrong with you being extremely driven, extremely ambitious, you being in your masculine energy, in your go-getter and your hustler. And you can have it both, and you can infuse more sensuality, more pleasure, more feminine energy in the mix, so that you have an epic fucking life, epic fucking relationships, epic fucking day-to-day work life balance, epic feeling good, pleasurable kind of experience. Okay, that sounds great. So let's jump into the 5 ways we can actually achieve that. The first one is understanding what sensuality means to you. Yes, to you. I'm talking to you because, you know, sensuality means different things for different people, obviously. To me personally, it's not just about the physical sensations, it's not about sexuality, it's about being so present to my senses. Is to be fully immersed in the present moment, being so deeply connected to every single experiences. But again, that's my own definition of it. I want you to explore what it means for you. How does it feel in your body when you think about a sensual, fully pleasurable life? A feminine softness, letting yourself lean into that beautiful energy of receptiveness, opening, surrendering, all of those energies. Like, how does it feel? How do you want it to feel? And how you want to define it for yourself. It's important that you find your own definition, your own flow, your own way of experiencing that side of you, because this side of you already exists inside of you, and you just want to awaken it, to ignite it, to merge with it, to really fully embody it. So maybe for you, sensuality is as simple as dancing, being present to your body. Maybe it's trying new food. Maybe it's daily rituals of beauty and slowing down. Maybe it's just simple meditations and mindfulness. I don't know. Find something that makes you feel super sensual and explore that definition within yourself. The second way you can embrace your sensuality, your feminine essence, without compromising your independence and your strength and your power as a go-getter, is to prioritize me time. The importance of being alone and being with yourself in such an intentional way is gonna make a huge difference. Because chances are, if you are a hustler, a go-getter, if you work hard for your dreams, on your mindset, on your vision, if you're taking constant actions in your work, in your business, in whatever you're trying to achieve in your projects, then you're always your energy is outward. Your energy is like pushing through, is like expanding through different layers and edges. So those moments of me time is really gonna help you to come back to that relationship with self. So it's not just about self-care and why it's important, but it's actually gonna impact the way you relate to yourself, and therefore the way you relate to everything else. So those moments are going to help you to still stay in your strength and your independence and your beauty and your glory, while also indulging in pleasure and letting go and feminine time just for yourself. And it's gonna make everything feel so juicy, so sexy, so exquisite. Everything is gonna become so much more intentional in those moments. It can be so simple. I invite you to go on solo dates, like date yourself. Do something you would love to do with a partner and offer it, gift it to yourself with no distractions, with full presence with your heart, with your love. It can be self-massages. Just having that time of touching yourself is so delicious. Maybe it's even more simple and it's taking a longer shower. But during your shower, please make sure you're not in your head thinking about what's next. You're not just in your automatus. I don't know how to talk anymore, and just rubbing yourself, but you're actually so present and you feel the water and you feel your sexy self under the shower. Maybe it's trying a new fragrance and just really taking the time to smell. I love essential oils for that. They just bring you into a different world, and you download so many codes from the essence of whatever flower or plant you're smelling, inhaling. Okay, let's move on to number 2, which is setting boundaries. So we hear about boundaries all the time, especially if you're a hustler, a business owner, if you're, a very highly driven person, a very ambitious person, then you know that you need to have boundaries. You cannot just give your time to whoever. You need to have boundaries in your social life. You need to have boundaries at work. You need to have boundaries with clients, with your boss, it's super important. Now let's infuse that with sensuality and feminine nature. Your boundaries are going to create this protection where you're going to feel safe in your feminine essence, in your feminine juice. This is really going to build your self-worth, because in those moments where you have your strong boundaries, and again, they're not walls to push people away, but they are here to protect you. They're here to remind you how worthy you are. It is really an act of self-love and self-worth and self-trust, because you can trust yourself if you know that you have strong boundaries and you're gonna put them in place. My video cut, but I was saying, when you have those strong boundaries, it is a way to signaling. You send a signal to your nervous system, to your body, to your heart, to yourself, to your magnificent self, that you are worthy, that you are valuable, that your emotions, your time, your energy, your love, everything is so precious. Boundaries are like in a museum. You want to show and display the beauty, the radiance, the feminine self, but you need protection, because you don't want just anyone to enter this museum and take from it and maybe, make it disgusting or whatever. You see the idea of protecting something because it's sacred, because it's precious. So also something I want to add here is that not everyone deserves your softness, your openness, your feminine self. I know for myself, as I was exploring my dating life, my chaotic dating life, and I was really pushing myself to soften and surrender and open. I was super hard on myself to be fully open, to fully be soft, to be seen as like this cute, soft, feminine self. But you know what I realized? Not everyone deserves my softness. My partner, who is an incredible, beautiful partner, deserves my softness. My closest friends, the people I trust, myself, obviously I deserve my own softness, but out in the world, I don't have to give that to other people. That's a boundary of mine, and that's something I invited you into, because a lot of my content, a lot of my videos are inviting you to soften, to surrender, to be more open, to be receptive, all the feminine qualities. You also get to protect that because it's highly sacred and highly beautiful and precious. Okay, I think now we are at the fourth point, the fourth ways you can embrace your sensuality and your feminine essence without sacrificing your independence and your strength. And it is about cultivating deep connections. Connections that are beyond beyond surface level relationships. Something that I see so much with my clients, my friends, all the people that are highly ambitious, career driven, it gets lonely. It gets lonely, and when we're in work interactions or when we are just like hustling, we need to focus and be in our bubble and be in our go-getter kind of mindset. Most times, something that we need in order to bring back that sensual feminine nature is to be deeply connected, because being connected with someone else involves your heart, your receptiveness, your softness, and there is a big difference between those shallow interactions, you know, what's up and how are you and blah blah blah, and those deep meaningful connections. You don't need to have a lot of them, but the quality of them will really impact how you relate to others, and therefore imprinting something in your subconscious mind that it's okay to be independent and to form really meaningful interactions and connections. It can be romantic ones, it can be friendship levels. I invite you, if you don't have those people that you can really connect with on a deeper level, to search for them. Join my email list. I send you love letters every day. Not every day. No, I don't do that. I don't want to spam you with my emails. Obviously not every day, but I send you love letters, and I love to build that community of like-minded soul. I love to answer to every single email that I receive. I just love to feel connected with you, and I love the deep stuff, and I love the deep feminine stuff, and I understand what it's like to be a business driven person and to long for this sensual, you know, feminine, letting go, beautiful, sexy self. So already you have one friend if you don't have it already. Something that is also beautiful is how you can manifest a partnership. And I'm just gonna take a second here to just brag, because honestly I manifested the most incredible partnership right now, and I've never worked that hard. I've never been so focused on my dreams and my mission and my business and creating and working so hard. I haven't ever been so deep in my hustling and my just go-getter masculine force, like working so hard, like putting systems and processes in place in my business, while I have the most epic romantic, sexual, emotional connection right now with someone that is just and I always thought that I had to sacrifice something. That's why I wanted to make this video today. You don't have to sacrifice. You don't have to choose. You can have both, and that's something that I stand for and that I want you to not only understand but experience for yourself if it's not the case already. So the way to nurture relationships without losing your independence is everything we talked about, and it's knowing that you're strong within yourself and you're going to prioritize yourself. Prioritizing yourself means prioritizing your dreams, your career, whatever it is that you're working on, while also prioritizing yourself, prioritizing how your heart is longing for connection, for love, for beauty, for, you know, sensual experience. And finally, the fifth way that you can achieve all of that is by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is basically just you being as present as you can in your day-to-day life. It's you being so absorbed in the now. It's so easy for us to be future oriented because we have dreams, visions, and we're visionaries. So it's in our nature. I get it. It's a practice to come back to the now, come back to presence, come back to everything that is happening right now. Plus, it's highly essential because by doing that, you are connecting with your senses. By bringing mindfulness, you bring sensuality. Sensuality, again, for me, is being connected to the senses. So it means, what you can hear and smell and taste and feel and, being in your body, the sensations, everything. So in order to have awareness of that, you have to be mindful. So in order to ground you, what you can do, you can take a moment to breathe. It sounds so simple, and it's so simple that most people overlook it and don't actually value it. But your breath is your anchor into the present moment. When you focus on this one inhale and one exhale, you bring yourself back home within yourself, within the present moment. It's so deeply effective, yet so simple. Just breathe deeper. Take a moment to become aware of your breath. And if you want to add some sauce, some juice, some spice, some juiciness into it, just feel how pleasurable your breath can be. Like imagine you're breathing in orgasmic pleasure and you're breathing out, allowing yourself to expand in even more pleasure. That's simple. So grounding, and it's going to bring a lot of sensuality, a lot of pleasure in your life without taking over, without you having to be masturbating all day and living in your rose petals all day. No, you're going to actually be able to focus and do your thing and go after your dreams and, take massive actions and do all the things that needs to be done and that you need to do, while also feeling a lot more sensual. And let me tell you something, honestly, it's one of the best thing in the world. Like when you are at your desk, working hard on your things, getting shit done, but you feel so damn sexy and you feel good and you feel pleasurable and you're feeling your feminine, inspiration comes more easily, creativity comes more easily, and you can just everything, your productivity is improved as well. So it's like win, 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 win. You win no matter what. You can also, for example, do guided practice, guided meditations. Something is coming so soon. So again, join our email list because that's where I'm going to share with you all this juice, where I'm going to invite you into the most delicious masterclass. I'm trying to hold my tongue because it's not out yet, but it's I'm just so excited for you and for me because we're going to be in that masterclass together, and it's a guided practice so that you experience your own sensuality at a somatic level. It's not just me talking to you and you understanding what sensuality means for you and stuff. We do that in the first part, but we also go into a little quick, fun embodiment practice, super simple. Plus, I deliver a 30 days calendar so that you can have a follow-up. You can have something that supports you for 30 days after the masterclass by infusing super simple, easy daily rituals of sensuality so that you can notice how your life start to shift and you start to have more balance between those two worlds. And that's just even a few minutes can make such a difference in your day-to-day life, because as you already know, our experience of reality and everything we achieve and the success we have, everything is determined by what we do during our days. We all have the same 24 hours. It's how you use it. So I swear to you, even infusing a little bit, just a little spice on your day, something you were not doing before, can change everything. So in order to sum up this video that has been a lot longer than I thought, because when I start talking, I just cannot stop myself. So in order to just recap everything, join our email list. I send you love letters. That's the most important thing you need to do in this video, and you do it by clicking the link down below in the description, and then you enter your little thing, and then you'll receive my love. But yeah, in a bit more seriousness, it is so important to maintain that independence, to maintain that drive, that ambition. I don't want you to stop this fire. This fire is fucking amazing, but I want you to amplify this fire with this feminine flow, with this feminine juiciness, so that you enjoy the process even more. Another thing that I invite you to do is to start small. Everything I shared in this video is simple, it's small. It's something that is so easily overlooked because it sounds so simple, but it's very highly effective. I hope that you enjoyed this video today. I talk to you very soon. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day, and you can explore the rest of my YouTube channel for more videos like this.